Hi, Donovan here at Coherent. In most of the insurance companies, admin operations is still manual. An email is coming in, someone has to interpret it, send out to the actuarial team, pull the right data, fill that into the Excel, run the model, and get the PDF and send back to the client. Even when the logic exists, often in Excel, the system around it is really fragmented. Today, I want to introduce to you what we're building on top of it, the AI orchestration layer that enables you to connecting your APIs to an operational workflow. So instead of just having calculations, you can execute end-to-end process. Now, here's the email that I received requesting a withdrawal from the account. Simply copy and paste that and put it into the chatbot. The chatbot will automatically scan through the request and pick the right workflow tools we have configured for them. What used to take multiple days and several teams to complete are now being executed within 10 seconds. The workflow itself is shown on the right-hand side of the screen so that you can see all the details as needed. Based on the response, you can either download a PDF report that shows you the outputs that you can directly send to your client, or you can review the entire audit history in terms of what steps has been executed, as well as what the final outputs look like. Assuming your client comes back with questions of, hey, I saw this MBA items, what is it? Now, your admin operation analyst is able to type the question into the chat box and get answers in the short turnaround. AI would recognize the question itself and then being able to source the right information from this knowledge database or knowledge library we have specifically created. As you can see here, the user itself can add any relevant knowledge into this entire platform, make that available to AI to answer any questions. What if I want to execute the entire workflow without interacting with AI frontend? No problem. In the workflow itself, you can directly select the run item and pick the workflow that you're interested in with filling out information that's needed. Once you click the run button, similar steps kind of takes place. Retrieve policy ID, retrieve plan code, all the way to the end of running your surrender calculations. And you can see all the outputs in this one visual here. Also, the users will have the history of all the workflows that have been executed, so it's fully auditable and controlled. What's amazing about this design is that it not only applies to admin operations, it generally applies to any sorts of workflows. We have enabled a few features here, including scripts, where the users can upload their own scripts, taking inputs and spit outputs. APIs, no matter if it's internal API or external APIs. If your admin system allows for external API endpoint, you can use that to retrieve information from the system itself. Data tab, that gives you the flexibility to upload files in here to allow for additional transformation of data retrieval processes. Workflow, the entire user experience in creating workflow is extremely simple. Go ahead, click on new workflow. You can provide a name and description. Once you have that, you can go ahead, fill in the request schema as the data inputs, and then adding additional steps in there to execute. Take a look at this surrender calculation workflows here. All we're taking is 3 inputs, policy ID, request date, and withdrawal amount. And all the steps that need to complete the surrender calculation processes are all in one page. With all that being said, the entire platform allows the user to integrate your calculation engines with tools and features to complete this end-to-end workflows. It also provides strong control and governance on top of the entire workflows itself, so that every step taken by the AI is monitored and can be retrieved and reviewed. It's really about moving from having business logic scattered from various spreadsheets to having a system that can actually execute end-to-end operations. Interested in learning more? Please feel free to reach out. This is Donovan at Coherent.